Good evening, y'all. It's Tuesday. And so yesterday I told you that I would give you an update. I had to take a break yesterday because the weekend, man, there was a lot going on the weekend, and we had our For the Culture pop-up at the Thunder game. So I took my own Sabbath yesterday, and I'm back with some energy, but also to give you some updates on what's going on with Bingo. See, we are a few days in, but you know what? Before we even get into all that, I got something I want to show y'all. I've been working on a jingle. Yeah, we got a jingle. So the Bigger Than Food Foundation now has a jingle jam. I was working on this yesterday. Well, working on finishing it yesterday. I think it's pretty good, but I want y'all to tell me what you think about it, about this jingle jam that I created. So you can add as an entrepreneur, executive producer, writer. One day, maybe this jingle jam will end up on the top 2,000 Billboard list. But I'm gonna read the words to you before I actually show you the video here in just a second. So here's the chorus. The chorus says, "Together we'll rise, reach for the sky. We're stronger as one. We can touch the sky. With every seed we sow, we'll watch it grow." There's an ad lib. Oh, yeah. But I'm not saying that. The Bigger Than Food Foundation, let's rise above the low. Now, the rise above the low part is not a jab at anybody. It's just that rising above the low, meaning let's come up out of the ground. Let's grow. Let's prosper. Let's break through. So here is a premiere of the Bigger Than Food Foundation's Jingle Jam. Together We'll Rise, song debut. What y'all think? Was that cool? Listen, I'm proud of that. Listen, I'm not a poet. I am not a writer. It took a lot of time to do it, but I just thought that to make it interesting as a brand for people when they hear about the Bigger Than Food Foundation, because we have the OKC Black Eats, so it's Bigger Than Food podcast, it's the foundations, all this stuff. So I decided that maybe we needed a song, and that content that you saw, those videos, those are content over the years we've shot, threw it all together, and to make it into something. So I mean, just let me know what you think about it. Is it something that you would, can we start a flash mob with that song? And if you missed it, only because I feel like letting y'all hear it again and see it again, we're gonna run that thing back. Together We'll Rise, song debut. Hey, y'all, and also it's a psychological thing. So the more I play it, then it's going to be in your head. So when you're having a bad day, you're going to hear that jingle jam. You're going to be in your chair. You'll be like, together we'll rise. We're going to reach for the sky, the Bigger Than Food. Like, I'm going to get this into your brain so that way you'll hear this song every time it's played. So something that we're working with just to roll out the brand to make it interesting and exciting for you to know what we're doing as the Bigger Than Food Foundation. I hope you liked it. Got some tweaks we're going to do to it. It's not the final product, but sometimes I just can't hold back and wait until the end to tell you what we're doing. So let me I put that out there. So hopefully you all like it. I thought it was cool. I thought got a little ditty. I can't even say ditty bop anymore. Got a little bop to it. You dancing in your chair, whatnot. We got a couple verses that we're doing to add on to it, and we'll see. But on to Bingo. Before we in part of Bingo, I want to talk about Sunday's For the Culture pop-up with Big O at Paycom. Man, I have so much content to show. The love that we got inside of Paycom from all the Thunder fans. We had some Sacramento King fans come by and enjoy the food. Man, shout out to Big O's Pork and Dreams, Owen and his wife and the family, his kids that came out, and they really showed up and showed out. I just sat back. And I stood back and I just watched. I watched them do their thing, and they didn't miss a beat. They were serving food, drawing people in, giving great service. The reactions were amazing, and just seeing the potential of us being able to work on their behalf to get a potential long-term relationship inside of Paycom is what we're aiming for. Because like we always say, it is bigger than food. It's getting them in a good position inside the ring. It's something that we are striving to do, and I think we will. We have some follow-up meetings, some great conversations that we're going to have with those involved at Paycom. So we're excited to be able to do that and deliver that. And man, it was great. It was a long day. My day started at 9 o'clock, and we went to set up. Oh, and also the security team at Paycom, fun. I mean, they have a long day securing the building. They were amazing, great hospitality, fun to talk to. It was a long day from 9 o'clock in the morning getting set up. Even did my rounds. And shout out to Eastside Church of Christ on the East Side, brother Pastor Gary Jones for letting me come out of the church, and he recognizes us for the work we're doing. Their church is participating in bingo and supporting Black-owned businesses. And if you have your home church or a nonprofit or place of worship would like to participate, it's just easy. Encourage them to download the bingo card. If you'd like to be talked to your faith leader or your pastor or whatnot, we'll definitely be willing to do that. But shout out to them as well. That went back to the arena getting set up. And when I say Thunder fans are excited about their team, doors open at 12:30. That line was backing up around noon. Raining, still out there. Packed house. Millwood performed at halftime. JB as well performed as well. Like, it was a great day, and we did well. So Big O will be back. So For the Culture Pop-Up is a 4-part series. We'll have 4 games during the pop-up in section 109, and they'll be in the game on the 22nd, which is the game against the Clippers. So Westbrook will be back in town, and of course when he comes in, the city receives him well for all the great work that he's done as a Thunder fan. He'll always be a Thunder to me and to many other people. So that's the 22nd. Then the 23rd and 27th, Heavenly's Barbecue out in Spencer, Midwest City area. I say Spencer, but it's really Midwest City area. They'll be there for the 23rd and 27th game. So we have a total of 4 opportunities for the Culture Pop-Up in section 109. So if you have tickets, come on by, support them. It's also your chance to check off your bingo card and support them. And the reception from the fans was, it was amazing. So that's one component of the Bigger Than Food Foundation's initiative. And thank you to the Thunder again for being receptive to that proposal and going through this pilot program with us as we're pursuing a long-term relationship. So keep your prayers up, because we're going to see how that goes, and it's going well. And it's great to have an organization like the Thunder who has been very supportive of us and wanted to work through this process as well as Levy. Levy manages the concessions in Paycom Arena, and we're all working together to do something great for Black-owned businesses. So let's get to bingo. Yo. We hit 1,000 downloads last week. We got a ways to go. So our target goal at midpoint, which we have about 16 days left, we have to be at 5,000 downloads. Now, we broke 1,000 last week, and looking at my numbers from last year, we are more than 400 downloads ahead of our downloads last year. But now I want to put some parameters on it. We didn't have a download objective. We didn't really have a solid one last year. It was really pushed to see how many downloads we get. And we got nearly 3,000 downloads last year. We're going for 10,000. I believe 10,000. And the reason why 10,000 downloads, because if 10,000 people download the bingo card, 10,000 downloads, and only spend $100, that's $1 million in direct spending impact to and through Black-owned businesses. And I believe we can do that. And also to shout out some of our other partners too, OKC City Card. So if you don't have your City Card, here we go. Put it from my face. You can go to okcitycard.com and make a donation to Allied Arts. And with this City Card, you'll be able to activate all the discounts that are available at every location. Every participating Black Restaurant Bingo location has a discount for you. So take advantage of that. And even if you don't get it, please be intentional in how you support and spend. So I want to be transparent, and I want to let you know where we are and how this relates to the impact of our businesses and our local community, because this campaign is about making an impact, a direct impact to and through Black-owned businesses. And our objectives at OKC Black Eats, I tell you, we got a lot of businesses, but it's always been create awareness, attention, drive spending to and through those businesses. And that's what we're doing with Bingo. So right now, we have a total of 1,134 downloads. And that is a great achievement. We have our partners like Crow and Dunleavy who are participating as a company as well. They're doing the daggone thing and posting, and the employees are participating, not just here in Oklahoma City, but also in Tulsa, Dallas, and Houston. So it'll be interesting to see with that many offices, which offices are participating in different cities. Now, every city has a collective of 15 Black-owned restaurants in their city that we chose to support. So collectively, this campaign is supporting 60 Black-owned restaurants between 2 states and 4 cities. So it's not just Oklahoma City. We are focusing on Black-owned businesses and restaurants in between 2 states, and it's growing, and the support that we're getting is amazing. So right now we got 1134. So today is the 13th. So by the 15th, wait, what is today? Today's the 13th. Tomorrow's Valentine's Day. The day after that. So within the next 2 days, this is what we need. We need 3,866 new downloads. So what we need is our friends. We need our community to go to our website, okcblackeats.com. And if you can see down in the bottom of the screen, you can download that bingo card for free. It doesn't cost you anything to download the bingo card. It's a free card to download with a list of 15 restaurants, their locations, their social media, contact information, and what discounts they're offering through the OKC City Card. You show this card, you get the discount. Without this card, you can't get the discount. You can't get a hookup without showing this card. So that will get us to that number, halfway point of 5,000, the goal being 10,000. So this is how we'll do it. And I'm not saying that as a cry for help, but I want to inform you on what we're doing. And the response, our social media is on fire right now. It's I mean, in the last probably 2-3 weeks, I mean, we've gotten 1,000 new followers, and every time I wake up in the morning, we're at a greater place than what we were. And now we're at 16,000 followers on Instagram, and we were just barely making 14,000 like in October. So to get that many new followers has been something that, from our consistent work in creating content and engaging content, is working in an organic way. If you're posting content organically, it's going to take longer. Now, we do paid ads, but we're just trying to do things in a way that keeps people around longer with organic content, and we'll do strategically paid content because we are a small business, just like others. Sometimes we don't have it, but it doesn't stop us creating campaigns to draw you in. So anyway, this is what we are going to do. And I'm sharing this because I need you to know what we are doing as the leaders of this campaign and what I'm committed to doing, so that way you can have confidence in us to support what we are doing, because we are going to practice what we preach. Now, some things that we did well, we continue to post content and create content. We could do a better job. I could do a better job at making sure that all the content is consistent in brand color and theme. I got these ideas that pop up in my head, and I do my best to keep them in frame. But at this point, I'm not worried about if it looks the exact brand colors. My objective is to keep your attention and do it in a way that it does still look like it's brand aligned. So I could do better with making sure that everything is brand aligned and the templates are there. I could do better than that, and I'll accept that. So that's what we've done. We've done that well. I could go live more often. I could do more contests. And so what I'm going to do, because y'all have been very supportive of us, we're going to have a drawing coming up, not because of bingo so much, but because I just want to keep showing ways that we are appreciative of the support that we've been given, because you don't have to follow us. You don't have to watch me. You don't have to listen. You don't have to look at any of the crazy stuff that we post up, and you don't have to go to the restaurants. But because you are engaging with us, then I want to make sure that we do things that show that we value what your attention, and willing to support our local Black-owned business as well. So those are things. And also, what we can do to help us get to that number and attract more people in is that what we can do, we can write more blog posts and we can be more consistent. We'll blog on the website. So we have another blog that's coming out tomorrow. That's one thing that we can do. We can do things like use engaging to get you in our DMs, to have conversations that way. Those are things that we can do better at. And other things such as being more persistent with our follow-up with future partners and showing other partners that what they can do to support us. Because our campaigns, every campaign that we create is going back into our local community. And one thing we're working on still is simultaneously, Foodie Fest is May 11th. Y'all probably like, I don't know how you do all this, Apollo, but Foodie Fest is May 11th. So we have 48 other vendors that we're supporting for May 11th, Mother's Day weekend in downtown Oklahoma City. That campaign has been ongoing. It got quiet for a bit just because of things that are going on. And there's some things we have to do because it's been rescheduled, permitting, etc. But this month, you'll start seeing the energy pop up because we're at that 3-month period of activating our campaigns for Foodie Fest. Foodie Fest, another opportunity to support local businesses. We have local business. We have a few businesses that are outside of Oklahoma coming back again. Food trucks, retail business, entertainment, and all that in Oklahoma City. So we got that going on too. So we could do a better job of balancing both. And so we are going to do a better job of doing that because the objective is for us to make a impact in the local economy to and through our Black and minority-owned businesses. Y'all, when I say I have to watch I have to consider my thoughts and words when I get really passionate about our local businesses. I'm seeing too many of them close. I'm saying entirely too many of them close, and it bothers me. It really does bother me. It does bother me. And I don't believe in waiting on somebody to do something for me when I believe I have the ability to create change myself. You may not think that way, and that's okay. But I believe that we can create change, that I have an ability, not because of the business, that I have an ability to help somebody, help a business get new customers. I'm good at that. And I don't want to see any more, but let me get back on track. So those are some things that we could do. Post blogs more consistently, persistently seek out and follow up with future potential partners. As a foundation, we are working on our capital campaign. We can go live more often and do some engaging things, do some giveaways, which we'll do that tomorrow. Those are things that we can do to keep the content engaging because you're coming to us as the leading resource for Black-owned businesses in Oklahoma, but also as more educational content, which we are working on, and we will do that. So those are things that I can do. And by doing that, the hope is that you'll have confidence and faith in what we are doing and that you want to support our partners more. And for those restaurants that need help and we're not working together, I'm easy to reach because I am committed to giving my time to the people who are partnering with us. If you are part of our campaigns, I'm committed to them. And we are open to working with people who align with our values as a business and our values as a company. So we are not making it difficult for people to work with us, but we have a particular thing that is very important to me as a man, as a human being. 1, being respect. 2, being integrity. 3, we're working together. If we can do those 3 things, hey, we can have a great time helping each other out. But I have long passed the bridge of doing things for free to help somebody else and then not being returned. I have long passed that bridge. That cost me a lot, and I'm not going to do that anymore. But back to the fun stuff. So I'm going to share some numbers of how this campaign has been helpful to supporting bingo. So in the last 30 days, our Instagram account has reached over 52,000 people organically, no paid ads. Of that 52,000, 90% are from people that do not actively follow us. That's a great sign, because that means that what we can do, we can retarget those people and encourage them to follow us, or to continue to engage them. So we'll have more people following us. So we have 16,000 plus followers on Instagram. On Facebook, I don't know what's going on with Facebook, man. I don't know if y'all have noticed this too, but on Facebook, it just seems that Facebook is suppressing a lot of stuff, and I just don't understand it. So on Facebook, it says that in the last 30 days that we've only reached 12,000 people, which is ridiculous, because the host page for the event page is on Facebook, and Facebook and IG are basically sibling companies of each other. And I just don't get it. Facebook at times is very ad driven. Don't know what's going on, but that's not stopping anything. We're still posting on both. So that is our reach on Facebook. So we pulled some other numbers. So our total impressions of the last, from January 1st up until yesterday, February 12th, our total impressions, which I'm glad about this number, is 255,444. Now, those of you who don't understand what impressions are it's the number of times that your content has made contact with the person. So you made an impression. So how many times did you make an impression on someone? Versus reach, what reach calculates is based on the number of people. It counts one time. Impressions, so you might see our content multiple times. So far, the brand itself has impressed 255,000, a 250,000 people. More than that have seen our content for the brand through the different campaigns we've done, focusing on Black Restaurant Bingo. The website traffic activity is going up, and this is what we can do better on. So we have, in terms of retargeting, so we have 4,500 visitors and 6,800 views. One being, views on your website are people who directly go to your website. Whereas visitors, these are people who have gone through other means to get to your website. So you may have gone to the pay up page or through Instagram or through our link tree. That person is counted as a visitor. Views are direct people. So we can use that. And I'm sharing this information because I want you to see what we do. And it's in building confidence in the time as a company that I spend as the president, founder, CEO, and all that stuff. Because if I don't do the work, I can't expect for anybody else to do it. Even as we are preparing to grow our team, I want you to be able to hear. I'm just not like some of those people that I see that post inspirational stuff and they copy paste somebody else's YouTube, but they don't ever show you numbers. So when you look at our profile, and I'm telling you how many downloads, our reach and engagement, that's because we're doing the hard work on the back end. So restaurants can trust us. Businesses and entrepreneurs can trust us because we're doing the work. So if I don't know how to grow my own brand, if I don't understand what I need to do to switch and move to grow something, how are you going to trust me? How is a sponsor going to trust that I have the ability? How can I go in the room confidently and talk about Black-owned businesses and what they really need versus sounding like everybody else? Yeah, we have an issue with accessing capital as Black folks and Black-owned business. Yes, we do. We also got an issue with people understanding how to make a profitable business. Also, there's some challenges with people who have hobbies that open businesses that are just hobbies. They're not truly trying to grow a business and scale up. They just like a particular thing and they want somebody to buy it. But let me get off that because this is going to be a sensitive topic and I'm writing an article about that so y'all can read it. I won't be offensive because I see a lot, y'all. And some of this stuff is out of control. But beyond that, so when we look at the numbers that I talked about from our views on our website, which are about 11,000, combining views and visitors, about 11,000, the total impressions about 250,000. On IG, we've reached 50,000. So all these different numbers, because we're creating content, is what we will use to retarget, to create specialized content based on the data to get us to our 10,000 download number at the end of the month. That's what we own. That's what I'm responsible for. I am responsible for seeing this campaign through and helping you see why you should spend your money with participating Black-owned businesses, helping you see, be intentional with how you spend your money with not just the 15 that we have on the bingo card, but the ones around you. We're not stopping you from supporting anybody. We want you to think, how do I change my mind about living in a place like Oklahoma City or Oklahoma or a small market, wherever you are, big city, about how I spend my dollar. I believe that the economic health of a community is based on the growth of its businesses. It's about commerce. This is about the money, not the quick money. This is about a sustainable, healthy growth over time, is what I want people to see that as a company that we're able to do. And I believe that we're doing well at doing that. Not because I'm saying it, but looking at the tags. And if you look at our stories, and I'm doing the best I can with the time I have to continue sharing what people post and tag, and which is why I want folks to tag when you support the campaign, because I can let other people see that we have a very diverse audience that supports Black-owned restaurants in Oklahoma City. All the stuff that we talk about, all the stuff that we experience, people assume that we don't support each other. There are issues in every place, but I want people to see we have a diverse, very diverse and supportive community here that are supporting, but I need to get my number one priority in front of as many people as possible. And right now, everybody is showing out in their support. It inspires me. It keeps me going to see as many people participating with bingo, or surprised they didn't know about a business or a restaurant that's right around the corner from where they live. Let's be honest. I mean, the hustle and bustle of our lives, you just not thinking about what's on the side of the street. If money is tight, or you've had a stressful day, or whatever's going on, you're not really thinking about it unless it's in your regular way of doing stuff. And the only way that you're going to know is that somebody has to put it out in front of you. And that's what we are doing every day as a brand. We want you to see the amazing Black-owned business we have in Oklahoma City. Quick example, quick story. I was listening to another inspirational person or business owner, I'll say, and he was talking about a particular brand, for example, Red Bull. He said with Red Bull, he said, when you think about Red Bull, what do you think about? And so people said entertainment. Now, Red Bull is an energy drink. And they said entertainment. And he said, well, when you think about a restaurant, what do you think about? Food. He said, the difference with Red Bull is that although it's an energy drink product, when you think about the brand, you think about what the brand experience does for you. Energy, I need to drink a Red Bull because it gives me energy, because Red Bull gives you wings. That's a slogan that they use. It gives me energy to go to a concert, energy at work, energy when I work out. He made that correlation to the restaurants. As an example, y'all follow me. This is not an attack or slander or anything, but he made the correlation because you think about a restaurant, you think about food, it doesn't separate you from anybody else. When you think about your restaurant, you should be thinking, your customer should be thinking about their experience. And as an example on what we are committed to doing, when you look at OKC Black Eats, yes, you'll see food, but I want you to see folks having a great time. You ain't gonna see no twerking, no crazy videos on our platform. You're not gonna see it. It's not it. But because you see man, that food looks good. That person is having a great time enjoying the food. It's an experience that I want you to have. With bingo, people are having a great time finding different places to support. That's what I want you to experience. So when you're working in your business, one of the things you consider is, what is their experience with your business? How do you create that in your business? So every day you should be showing not just a still picture of your food or a t-shirt. What's the experience? It's an emotional grab for people because they want that experience. Like they say, when you buy from people you like, and people often make emotional buys. So they're playing on your emotions. I hope that makes sense, y'all. I really hope that makes sense. Because I think it's valuable for us to consider, how do we, so for me, how can I positively influence a person's perception about Black-owned businesses and Black people through food experiences? How can I show people talent level? How can I show people the different interests? How can I show that I'm not targeting Black buyers? I am advocating for Black-owned businesses for everyone to support. Because if I targeted only Black people in Oklahoma City, that's a small number. But the strategy is, as a business, I need as many people to be interested in this business that offers a service to go and support them. That might sound maybe counter-supportive, because what we often hear in the Black community is, we got to get the Black dollar. Yes, got to get the Black dollar. I need Black folks to spend with Black folks, period. Also, the higher level thought as a business is, I offer something that everybody can benefit from, that more folks can benefit from. So if you narrow yourself down into too far of a niche, you only got a little bit to play with. Although you see more Black faces and Black experience on my page, the larger audience that supports us in a city that has a smaller Black population is not Black. I want you to spend your money with Black people. I want you to spend your money with Black-owned businesses. And in doing that, you get to see, why have I not supported this business before? Because media, ads, and history will make you believe something negative about a group of people that are beautiful. Images in your head will activate your biases and give you reasons why you shouldn't go to a side of town because you think it's not safe. Now, when I watch the news, most of the violence and police chases and things that happen in my metro area is not on the predominantly Black side of town. But you look at Google, stuff is old, it's outdated. So I want to use food in a way that gets people thinking, man, this is not what I thought. I had a chance to intersect, not just from people that are, let me clarify this. I'm kind of leaning toward a way of, I'm only talking about Northeast Oklahoma City. I need people to think about all Black-owned businesses. And this is why I say that. I'm regularly in conversations when I talk about Black-owned business, someone says, oh, on the East Side? I'm like, yeah, on the East Side and everywhere else. Because there's Black-owned businesses out in different parts of our city that are often neglected because everyone assumes that all Black people live on one side of town. That's not neglecting. That's not alienating. That is recognizing, as a marketplace, we have Black people living everywhere. And we want to support Black-owned business no matter where they are, which is why we do what we do. And we do what we do that ultimately brings attention back to Northeast Oklahoma City and North Tulsa, or wherever there are predominant Black people, a larger concentration. It comes back always. It always comes back. So it disappoints me and actually breaks my heart at times when I hear people say that I'm not doing enough for the East Side. That bothers me a lot because the work that we do benefits everybody. And I'm not running away from anything that's happened in any part of a community. So for the people who continue to say that, I hear you, but I'm not paying attention. It's not stopping what we're doing because we are strong advocates. Black-owned businesses everywhere. And I've always been a strong advocate for the East Side business community. And like I said before, we work with people that we have respect, integrity, and it's mutually beneficial. Those three things, they'll be good. Back to bingo, y'all. So let's talk about how to play bingo. We'll wrap this up because I don't want to be too long-winded as I get excited talking about Black-owned business. So right now, we have a little under 1,200 total downloads for Black Restaurant Bingo. Our goal is 10,000. So we have about 2 more days to hit our 5,000 download mark. So we're a little under 3,800 downloads left to get there. And this is what we are going to do. We're going to post more. We're going to go live more often. We're going to create more articles to post so folks can read and educate them about Black-owned businesses and give some tips about some marketing tips as well. We'll do that. We'll also engage and follow up more with our corporate partners. This is what we are going to do. Our commitment to our 15 partners for Black Restaurant Bingo. We are going to continue doing that, as well as magnify us when we were at the For the Culture pop-up. Big O Pork and Dreams did a great job Sunday at the at Paycom Arena. Thunder won the game. It was an exciting game. There are 3 more dates left. February 22nd, Big O is going back to the For the Culture pop-up. We'll be in section 109. The 23rd, the next day, and the 27th, Heavenly's Barbecue will make their debut at the For the Culture pop-up at Paycom at the last 2 Thunder home games. They'll be the featured Black-owned business there. Now, I've said this, and I think I probably did I say this? I probably didn't say this out loud. We made history Sunday, and from my research, we made history by having the first Black-owned restaurant holding concession inside of Paycom. It was exciting to come to that understanding because it's not just about being the first. It's about what's the long game. So we opened the door as a company, and we're going to continue opening up more doors. So we're excited to know that information, but it just doesn't stop there as we deepen the relationship with all those involved there. So back to it. The reason why we are not asking, our goal is 10,000 downloads, because if everyone who downloads the bingo card spends $100 collectively with those participating, that's $1 million to and through Black-owned business that are supporting. Now let's break that number down, because I'm going to start to wrap this up before I get before I get too long with it. So we got $1 million collectively spent through that effort, right? So we hit our $1 million number, and let's say we divide that amount equally. That is an additional $66,000, almost $67,000 of additional income that benefits those participating locations. I don't know about y'all, but who could use an additional $67,000 in the shortest month of the year? February is considered a gray month because not much happens in February. I can't tell because I'm busy every day. That's why I needed my own Sabbath yesterday, because I was so busy. But a business getting an injection of $67,000 more dollars into their business helps with training, more marketing, investing in marketing and advertising, equipment they can purchase, upgrades and aesthetics, paying salaries. Many owners are not taking the salaries, so it allows them to have a bit of a boost in their business as the spring is coming around and we're getting ready for brunch season, the spring months and going to the summer. So that injection, that's why that $10,000 download number is important, because that will equate to approximately $67,000 in additional revenue for those participating. Now, we are going to do all that we can, and we're going to get to that number. 10,000, we're not going to stop until we get to 10,000. Yeah, in the back of my head, I'm thinking that what if we don't get there? Well, I'll deal with that when that time comes. But right now, the goal is 10,000. And this is where you can help us. This is the part that I hope that you've heard from me, taking accountability on what we can do more of, and sharing with you what's happened. It's been great. You know, we are 400 and some odd more downloads compared to last year. We are ahead based on last year's pace, but we set a new goal, a big one, 10,000. The goal is 10,000 downloads. So this is what I'm asking from my community. When I say my community, I'm talking about, excuse me, my eyes itching. When I'm saying my community, I'm talking about everyone who is interested in supporting restaurants. No matter your race, ethnicity, gender, your income status, I'm talking about the collective community, the metro area of Oklahoma City, even Tulsa, Houston, and Dallas, they're participating as well. I need you, if you have not downloaded that bingo card, I need you to download it. If you look down on the ticker on the screen, it goes to our website. Go to OKCBlackEats.com. That QR code pops up. You scan it with your phone, or just click the banners that say download bingo card. Click them. It'll take you to the home page. It'll take you to the download page to download it. And don't just download it. Also, create a plan to go spend with those businesses. On top of that, if you are an OKC City Card member, I mean, this card here, let me see if you can see a little better. Maybe it's better back here. Here we go. Put it on my forehead just like that. You're a City Card member, meaning you can go to okcitycard.com, make a donation to Allied Arts. You'll get this card. Every location is offering a promotion discount. Only with this card. Now, they may have some other things going on too, but we're making it so much easier for you to participate. And again, the first 1,000 people who have visited a location, not bingo, visited a location, show proof they've supported, will get 2 free Thunder tickets. And I said we had almost 1,200 downloads, but not all of those people have submitted their proof of participation. Go to one restaurant on that bingo card and buy from them, tag us, take a picture, and email events@okcblackeats.com. Got to follow the rules, y'all. Just one location, and you'll get 2 free Thunder tickets. First 1,000. We haven't given 1,000 tickets away at all. So I want to clarify that because we're doing so many things to make it so easy to participate. But back again to what I'm asking from you now. All I'm asking for you to do is support in this way. If you have not downloaded it, the bingo card, download it. Ask your friends, your family, your coworkers, your boss, how are you participating in the OKC Black Restaurant Bingo? Because we are supporting local businesses during Black History Month. And here are 15 you can support. Now, they've already felt the love. They already see the support. So that is what I'm asking from you at this time. Well, as I'm talking to you, there's somebody just turn in their proof that they are participating. Yep. Got another one. So make sure y'all turn those in. That is really what I'm asking for you to do is help us get the word out about bingo to participate. We get 10,000 downloads, we're going to change the trajectory for many businesses as they go into the higher uptick of the year in sales. Okay. So that's what I'm asking. But the most important message of coming on tonight was I wanted y'all to see what I'm doing. I wanted y'all to really know that I'm committed to doing this, to doing the work of supporting our businesses. I'm really doing it. And those are our numbers. We could do a lot better. We can grow them. But every time I look at the data, it gives me another reason to look at what else can we modify, or what are we doing well? What are we not doing well? I'll give you an example as I get ready to close this out, is that our engagement rate from last year to this year actually went down 12%. But when I compare last to this year, I'm still not sure what I didn't do. I think part of it was last year we didn't do Black. That's what it was. Last year we didn't do Black Restaurant Weeks, which was also a bingo activity. We didn't do it last year. We rescheduled, were postponed. Essentially, I canceled it last year due to trying to not have a overlap with another campaign. And I didn't do that last year. But still, the engagement was higher last year than it was this year so far. However, our impressions are up. Our post links are up. Our post links are up like 173%. So people are actually clicking on the links, which tells us that folks want to engage. So there are many things we can do. And I'm going to continue being open about what we're doing, because it's important to me to build trust with those watching our business and following us, because I need you to see that we are doing the real work and not copying somebody else's effort and posting inspirational messages and telling you what you should do, and we have nothing to show for it. We're going to show you the evidence of our work as a trusted company that's advocating for small businesses, Black-owned businesses, etc. Because I plan on doing something big in March with that data. Now, those of you who did not get a chance to see our jingle, y'all didn't know we had a jingle, right? Y'all didn't know I was a writer and a producer, did you? See, as of yesterday, I gotta qualify this as a draft. No, I'm not gonna dumb myself down like that. So we wrote a brand song, and I wanted to have a brand song that talks about the message of Black East, that also has video content that we have shot over the years, that lets you see the happy, supportive spirit of people in the metro, as well as the work that we do. So I'm gonna read the chorus, because all I got is the chorus. I'm still working on the verse. I'm still working on the verses. I could barely write poetry in elementary school. So here's the verse. The verse is this. The chorus. The chorus is this. Together we'll rise, reach for the sky. Excuse me. Together we'll rise, reach for the sky. We're stronger as one. We can touch the sky. With every seed we sow, we'll watch and grow. There's ad libs like, oh yeah. I'm not singing it. I'm just reading it to you. And I gotta memorize my lyrics. And then it says, the Bigger Than Food Foundation, let's rise above the low. It's not. And I tell people all the time, if you got to explain it, you probably got to change it. I'm not changing it, but the song will make sense. So the chorus is in the spirit of we can do anything we want to do. When we plant seeds, meaning investing our time, our resources, our money, we can expect for there to be growth and a harvest and positive things to come. And as a foundation, we are going to rise above the low, meaning what we planted is going to sprout. Okay, do y'all get it? Rise above the low. Let me go ahead and just let y'all see this this new song debut. I should go on the radio too. I got see, when you as an entrepreneur, you got to be talented. Anyway, this is the song debut. I don't know, the jingle jam for Together We'll Rise. Together We'll Rise, song debut. What y'all think? Wasn't that cool though? Like, you gonna go to bed tonight like, that was a little jam. That's got a little bop to it. It's gonna be on Nickelodeon. It's gonna be on a Lifetime movie. You're gonna see it on a commercial, and we're gonna do a flash mob one day. You know what? Just because I'm in a good mood, I'm gonna play it again. Because you know why? I'm proud of myself. I've never written a song or had any contributions to writing a song again. So you know what? I'm gonna say, DJ, play that track again. Guess what? Here you go. Together We'll Rise, song debut. I just had to play it again, y'all, because I'm excited about the song. It represents our brand. It's a good message. It's a positive message for the Bigger Than Food Foundation. So yeah, I wanted to share that with you, and also, like I said, and give you all some insight on what we're doing as a company to make sure that we hit our goals to support our Black-owned businesses, raising awareness for them. And as I close, I want to give this very heartfelt thought. When you're doing something that appears to be different than the normal, there'll be lows and there'll be peaks, and there'll be times where you might second guess what you're doing. I firmly believe, just from my life experiences, that if you're doing it because this is what you are being called to do, I promise every time you ask for help and guidance, you will get an answer. And that answer might come in the form of encouragement to let you know in the right moment that what you're doing is the right thing. Everybody was put on this earth with a gift and a talent to give back into community. Your gifts and talents are meant for others in the community. And somebody else's gift and talent, and they give into the community, you will benefit from that as well. So I encourage you to continue doing what you believe is right for your community. Let it start at home, then your local community, then the global community. We'll all be able to make an impact. Be intentional what you do, and get close to people, get closer to the proximity of success. Lamar Tyler tells us all the time. If you want to get to success faster, be closer to what success is. Surround yourself with people who are doing what you want to do, and share the same values so you can achieve those things together as y'all help each other out. Well, that ends my time tonight. Thank y'all for listening, tuning in on this Tuesday evening. Hope y'all enjoy your evening. And please download download the bingo card to support local Black-owned restaurants for Black History Month. And like we always say, be intentional with your spending and support a Black-owned restaurant or business today.